やっておきたい英語長文500 7. エイズの治療薬 If Yusuf K. Hamid came down with a grave illness requiring expensive medical treatment, he could afford it. Hamid controls the third largest pharmaceutical company in India and owns acres of invaluable real estate in Bombay. God has been kind, he says. But for millions of people, the opposite is the case. And 19 months ago, Hamid did something remarkable for them. At a European Commission medical meeting in Brussels, he expressed the conviction that no company should be allowed in oligopoly on life-saving drugs, and then proceeded to destroy one of the most outrageous of them, all by offering to sell anti-AIDS drugs at a small percentage of the going price. As a result, developing countries are starting to get the drug cocktail that has saved thousands of lives. We have an epidemic on our hands, insists Hamid. How can you justify selling something that costs $200 for $10,000? What Hamid did was to cut through the selfish arguments of Western drug companies that put shareholders' interests before the lives of millions. Indian pharmaceutical companies, including Hamid's Cipla, have an advantage. It's legal in India to copy a medicine designed abroad and put it on the local market, as long as the companies can prove they use a different manufacturing process. But they can't export to countries with stricter patent laws. When Hamid went to Brussels in 2000, a year's treatment with AIDS cocktail cost a patent $10,000 to $12,000. Western countries holding the patients insisted they had to earn back their original research and development expenses. Hamid said it was time the victims got treatment regardless of the patent issues, and offered to sell his cocktail for $800 to $10,000 per year. A few weeks later, he lowered the price to $600 for government purchases. Today, Thailand and Brazil have begun manufacturing and selling the AIDS cocktail. Last month, Cipla won World Health Organization approval to market the AIDS drug wherever local governments agreed to allow its sale. Hamid is proof you can do well by doing good. The anti-AIDS cocktail he sells sustains lives while helping maintain his own high standard of living. Hamid, who earned his doctorate in chemistry from the University of Cambridge, considers the AIDS battle part of a border campaign to maintain India's loose patent regime. India's patent laws are supposed to meet World Trade Organization standards if the country ratifies the WTO's Intellectual Property Treaty. Hamid says that could make his people very helpless against profiteering drug companies, and India has an estimated 4 million HIV-positive cases. Hamid has the fight of his life ahead on his own turf.